They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right, and incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now he dumps this off over the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Over the middle, complete. That's Drake. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get thrown across his body and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He takes it up past the 30-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's Mariota. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Mariota now on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The man able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Mariota escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. Touchdown! Rico Gafford, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take it into the end zone. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons, nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense
I can afford to get high.
It led to the opening touchdown. So now
I was out the day before that too.
1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
As you should. That's about to walk out with that hoodie. I told you. I told you, bro. Chill, bro. That's not it, bro. Don't do it. Don't tell you that bitch serious.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
For real. So lightly trail with that bitch.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 runs, 2 turnovers to this point.
Bro, how?
How many times they drop the pen when glass on
Taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Oh, you just broke the cartridge.
Maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
Now we'll play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
He said they doing what?
And that one makes it 14-7.
Damn.
The score is Saints 14, Falcons 7. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And he dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
No, they just want to scan that shit. They ain't look at shit. They just scan everything.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
That's a great spot to be in. I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where it would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Fighting down past the 35. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They go play action. Mariota. He's going to float this one deep. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown. New Orleans. Rico Gafford. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21, Falcons 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
No, I'm about to beat the fuck out this nigga.
Former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here now is 2nd and 10 again from the 41.
Tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow.
Counter play, Dre. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Niggas arguing. I've never heard niggas argue. This nigga crazy. He definitely was in that bitch.
Bro, my whole room is cloudy right now, my nigga. What are you talking about?
2-man blunt. It's a 10 hit, nigga.
Nigga, I just hit it 5 times.
Set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now...
Nigga, that's you, nigga. The fuck? You the one that's in that bitch choking. Now all of a sudden, niggas, what you doing? Fuck off, pussy. This nigga crazy.
They're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
I don't wanna see absurd, but that boy's a gangster.
Now they try the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
He's brought down.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Back at the 46-yard.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
For the running back.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third and long here for Mariota. The man is Gordon, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Play action now.
Ooh.
And this will be incomplete.
Ah, look.
The football there, and it's 2nd down.
I definitely do, man. I look. It's in my what's her name? In my what's her?
Down tight, forcing the
All right.
incompletion on that attempt.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Saints 28, Falcons 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now this one is running back out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Picked off at the 36. And now the rookie's free. He scored. Touchdown, New Orleans. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 35, Falcons 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is,
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st down, Drake. Now the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kenyon Drake, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
and some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
They're in the kickoff for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Bro, they keep doing that shit to me, bro. I'm losing right now, bro. I gave up 2 points off of that bullshit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. And
this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
4th down and goal.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the air. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Saints 42. Falcons.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one fall.
Fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. The result there is the offense is going to come back on the field. A first down as they get 12 on the fake punt. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked him up at his own 46. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mariota steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Mariota.
They certainly had a good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Look at how I'm missing, bro. This is wide open box.
2nd and 7.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Taken down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete. passes too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. From the gun, Mariota. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are pouring it on. Lutzel looked to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Saints 52, Falcons 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Right back to Dre. Only a couple there.
Nah, niggas home,
I was down 12, bro.
In the running game, it's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
They got Denver sweet as hell.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I told you. They told I'm making clock now. No, nigga, you gonna take his ass with him.
Game long for this offensive line. They're already down big.
Fake it from deep in their own territory.
Bum, that's what you get.
Incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff looking right. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Watching that play.
I said that. I said I was moving his ass.
You don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On the read option, it's Mariota. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The ball carrier.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1 that was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and he will. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. And he's got it. It's caught in the end as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Running, it's Drake. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll take this one from about 4 up to the 40.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
2nd and 6. Guys, man, that's the Julio Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Falcons.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Drake. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are able to make things a bit more respectable. So this is pay dirt for a 2nd time. Unfortunately, they're still down on the big board.
And I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Playing hard, making big plays. That wasn't a small run by any stretch of the imagination either. To find the end zone for the 2nd time, yet his team still down. They need more of that from him and a little help from the defensive guys.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Back now here live in New Orleans.
59.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set For the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a scary incompletion. Almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
A.J. Terrell on the
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw Mariota. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Saints just continue to roll. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Saints 66.
Now Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, he'll rock to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First down, Atlanta.
Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have looked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
The Falcons on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. And this is going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Strong fucking
Saints
game.
territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best play.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
And I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Hofrichter to kick
Now
off.
following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. I mean, you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
pushing his way through. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A handoff as they run the counter play. They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Saints 80, Falcons 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Following the interception here, Mariota. And will be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score is Saints 80.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Saints, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That nigga shoot that bitch first.